So what I do like about the football is all the different national anthems.
Yeah.
I think Italian national anthem is the best.
Yeah, I think that as far as tunes are concerned, you can't beat Italy.
Italy and Wales. Wales.
I don't think I can identify the Welsh national anthem. What tune is it?
Da 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 da.
But it can't.
Land of my fathers.
Oh, Land of My Fathers. Yeah. But that is.
But Italia is just like Italia, Italia, and they go fucking mental.
They're passionate for it, aren't they? But
And it's about the country. It's called land. It's like Wales, land of my father.
yeah,
Italy, Italia.
Yeah.
And then you go see our national anthem.
God
save
the Queen.
Queen. I didn't know she was dying.
No.
It's like, send her victorious. I didn't know she was playing. Is she involved in a darts match? Is it send her victorious, happy and glorious?
Well, when was it written?
She was a miserable bitch. I don't know when it was written.
It was written for Victoria, wasn't it? I mean,
Oh, for fuck.
God's truth. I mean, it's just. I mean, first of all.
And why are we only singing about the Queen?
Well, exactly. It's about the country. I don't even like the tune particularly.
No, it's boring.
It's bollocks. Yeah.
It's
And
like,
it certainly doesn't invoke nationalistic feelings in English people.
it's like, we're going to lose again. We're going to lose again. Don't give a fuck. Da 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 da. We never have done. You know. Whereas Italia, Italia, and you think, yeah, I'll fucking have a go for you as well.
I mean, even if they should just change the words. It's actually the words. First of all, it's about some imaginary god, for some queen.
Nobody voted for.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing to do with Britain.
With Britain or
As
the
a
people
country.
that live there.
Yeah. I mean, nobody knows what. I mean, most people struggle to get through the first verse.
I mean, I'd prefer, I think, it's like, but no, that's fair, that's silly as well, isn't it? And did those feet in ancient time walk upon it?
But it's called Jerusalem.
Yeah, I know, because you say
Well, they couldn't use that because it's called Jerusalem.
But the whole song is about, do you reckon God ever come here?
I mean, there's been some brilliant tunes and some brilliant. I mean, they could use one of Vaughan Williams's songs or tunes. It's much nicer than that crap. It's a crappy national anthem, but it's one that everybody recognises. And I think that's why they keep it. It's the only thing in Britain that you can recognise nowadays is the national anthem.
I've listened to the Dutch one. That's about being. That's really weird. If you look at the text,
I can't think.
The Belgian one is sort of like, "Oh dear about Belgium," which means
But it's
I
about
love
Belgium.
It's about Belgium. It's not like
yeah.
our king's better.
Even though there isn't a Belgium.
Yeah, it's not like you're sort of going, our king got a bigger dick than your king.
Yeah.
It's not all about that. But we sing about
God save the Queen or the King.
Just
as
the
if,
Queen. As long as they're all right.
Yeah, as if they're the most important thing in the country, which they are not. But it was written at a time when people were actually so brainwashed into
And I've got
thinking
nothing against the
that they
Queen.
are important, but they're not important.
I've got nothing against the Queen.
Nothing personal either.
I don't vote for her. I wouldn't vote for her. But I mean, I've got nothing against her personally. I don't know her. But it's like, if you have a national anthem, it says it's itself.
Yeah.
You should have one that includes Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland.
Which it doesn't.
Which it doesn't. And talk about the country.
Yeah.
Why do I like this country?
Well, maybe if you could write one round Boris Johnson. God save our Boris.
Yeah. Boris Johnson shags a lot, do-da, do-da. Boris Johnson shags a lot.
And so does his cabinet too.
on the job all day, on the job all night. No, but I mean, at least God save our gracious Queen. I was thinking, why just her? So if there's an atomic bomb dropping in England, we just want God to save her.
Well, I think probably she, during the war, the royal family, they were so far underground they could hear kangaroos bouncing and listen to Radio Free Australia.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to get them to Canada
Yeah.
Get them out of the way. But did they think, oh no, we've got to evacuate? I know they did try to get the kids out of London,
save the Queen.
but you couldn't evacuate the whole country.
Yeah.
No, but what they would have done, they would have got the most important public school toffs out of the way. You know, put them on one side so they could be brought in again after everything was devastated.
Maybe we should just
keep the Queen and country thing going. Yeah, that's all
maybe we should just adopt the Scottish national anthem, and instead of putting Scotland in, put England in. It's like, "Oh, flower of Scotland."
Oh, that's a great song, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I actually think they should fucking stop calling England England and call it Scotland. Because Scotland have got a national identity.
Yeah.
And I think it's time that Scotland the Scottish and the Scottish people were given more importance.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, the north of England had been treated like a colony. But they haven't been able to do that.
We've lost all our colonies.
Yeah. So
we use Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit of independent thought, so we use the north of England and just give all the money, let it flow to the southeast of England.
Yeah, yeah. But Scotland, if they want to keep Scotland out of the EU, they've got to bring them in. It's like football, isn't it? If Inter Milan want to keep Lukaku, you know, he's not going to go somewhere else. They've got to do something to make him happy.
Yeah.
And England has got to do something to keep the Scots. And the royal family are not going to help because they pretend to be Scottish.
They just own all the country. They just own all the land.
Yeah, but another thing I saw recently, I was going to send it through to you. I saw an interview with the Duke of Edinburgh, His Royal Highness, and he was speaking fluent German. And then it's their language, isn't it? And then I was just thinking, when did they actually stop? The main language, I know up until the First World War, in the palace was German.
Yeah.
So when did that stop? Did they automatically stop, or did it take a while? Were they still having a go in the 60s? In the corridors, speaking German to each other? And then just in the public face, they were speaking, "Oh, hello, I'm the Queen," you know, things like that.
Yeah, they created a new language.
They created this dialect. It's dreadful London dialect.
My husband and I.
My husband and I will be popping off up to Scotland with a skirt. You know, even pretending to be Scottish.
It's all product placement. So what would you have, just to round off, as a national anthem? Because I always sing Team. God save our gracious team. Long live our holy team.
That's
God
okay. That's
team.
okay for a sporting event.
Yeah, send them victorious.
Yeah, send them. Yeah.
Send us victorious. That's just the Queen.
Yeah.
I mean, if you played the Queen as centre forward, we're not scoring any goals now.
Well, I think you've got to have, when you've got a national anthem, it's got to be neutral. And I think
about the country, what you like about your country.
Now, I'm pretty sure there are some great classical tunes we can use, but I think we've got to move forward a bit. Now, you can have maybe a techno song, but I can't imagine. I can't imagine all those eating blokes.
Fish and chips and mushy peas, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be a Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin. It's sort of neutral, and it's slow enough that even those eating people could bob their heads. Status Quo, something, but certainly Whole Lot of Love. They could put it to a Vaughan Williams tune, but keep the words.
Or the Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles. We've got to have a Beatles tune, maybe. Yeah. I was thinking, what Beatles tune? All You Need Is Love. Strawberry Fields Forever. Yeah, why not?
Strawberry Fields Forever.
Yeah,
because you could use that as a thing.
Yeah, there must be so many Beatles titles you could use, but anything would be better than God Save the Queen.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. It's the only word I can come up with.
Do you know what I really like about the Belgians?
Yeah.
They don't know the national anthem.
Yeah.
The footballers have learnt it now.
Well, I think they've had to, haven't they? What about Martinez? Does he sing it?
He always got his mask on.
He's a very good.
And I don't know it. That's what I liked about this country when I first come here. They're not into it because the Dutch are very nationalist.
The Dutch are naturalistic. Yeah.
The Dutch are also like, oh yeah, orange.
Yeah.
Or go and walk. You go for a walk with your little orange flag. And what I like about Belgium is it's all like, yeah, we like our country, but don't get fanatical about it.
But they only come together as a country during the football match.
During the football, yeah.
And that's probably a good thing. Yeah. You know, but we've got Great Britain, but it isn't Great Britain because there is no national squad from the 4 nations, like in Belgium. Belgium is a national Belgium because
They got
it
a national
incorporates
football.
a
Yeah.
national football team.
Yeah.
They'd probably even take half a German one from that little German
Bit.
squirty
Yeah.
little bit in the corner.
But the thing is about flags and everything, they're all made in China anyway.
Yeah. All the national flags are made in China. All the anti-foreigner hating British are waving flags that have been made by children in Burma.
I'm really behind the LGBTQI
me too.
movement.
Yeah.
Support them, power to them. So all the things about Hungary and all the rest, but everybody's waving these rainbow flags,
Yeah.
which are made in a country.
Yeah.
They're trying to pretend there's no gay
Yeah.
presence.
That's right.
It's like, so, oh fuck. Never mind. We'll always. Anyway, it was nice meeting you. We have to get back to work.
Ching ching.
Let's get back to work.
Yeah. Got to do something this week.
We'll have to.